Hello, I'm Vara.
And I'm Roxy,
You're listening to VCR. Hey, Roxy, how are you?
surviving.
Surviving. You feeling a little okay?
I'm tired. I'm definitely tired. Let's say
Definitely a
that.
little tired. Okay. No, I get it. I get it. Some of those late nights kind of wear you out kind of situation.
Man, this week has been a doozy.
I
Or
bet.
this weekend, not the week, the weekend.
The weekend has been fun. But you know what else is fun? The fact that we got invited back again to Comic Palooza. Yeah. So we're gonna head out to Comic Palooza. Definitely get your tickets. It is a really fun event. I always enjoy it. I know, Roxy, you love it, don't you?
I do. I do enjoy it.
Like what you've gone as Darth Vader, you've gone as Raven, you've gone as actually
Myself. I think
you've
that's
gone
it.
as
I only dressed up
yourself.
twice.
Well, you did no, you did Raven twice because you wore the t-shirt. You did the full-on
Oh, yeah, yeah,
costume,
yeah.
and
It
then
was
you
just a
did the
t-shirt.
t-shirt, and then you did Darth Vader. And so she always has so much fun when we go to Comic Palooza. I always have a blast at Comic Palooza. She got to meet one of her idols, Mr. Robert Engel, the
Yeah.
Mr. Freddy Krueger himself. So it's always a good time at Comic Palooza. We will definitely be there. Please come meet us. Come say hi to her. I know Roxy's fans always kind of run up to her when they recognize her and be like, "Oh my God, Roxy!" or
Eh.
Roxy, as they sometimes refer to her as. And they run up and they're like, "Oh my God, what are y'all doing here?" And they're like, "We're doing a show." And then they just ignore me the entire time. But
And I'm like, who's this guy?
this guy over here drags me to these things. And but seriously, get your tickets at comicpalooza.com. That is comicpalooza.com. And we do hope to see you there because, the more people we see, the more people we can interview. I'm thinking of dressing up this year.
Yeah.
I was sending Roxy my costume ideas, which I know kind of works slightly against me because I'm bald, but was definitely going to maybe consider going as Gomez Adams. Yeah, that
You
would
have to
be.
get a wig.
I don't think so. I think I'm just going to do this weird combination of Fester and Gomez. And
Why did you just do Fester?
just Festimez is what I'll call
Just a
it.
mess.
I could do Fester too. Fester is just an easy, like, throw on a black robe and put thing on my arm and
Mm-hmm.
walk around. But, Gomez is also pretty easy because it's just a pinstripe suit, a cigar, and also thing on your shoulder. So, either way, there's a thing involved. Haha.
Yeah.
So, but again,
Hey.
check us out, comicpalooza.com, and we will
Yay.
be there.
I'm
And until
excited.
then,
I don't
I
know
know
what
we
I'm gonna
really
do this
are. We
year.
really are. I know some of the actresses and actors
I know.
Roxy's
I'm
very
so excited to
excited
see Christina
about.
Ritter.
Yes, she wants to go see her so bad. And so we'll definitely go check them out and have fun with that. But again, one more time, comicpalooza.com. That's where you get your tickets. We'll be there all 3 days, covering as much as we can, getting as much footage as we can. And we like talking to everyone. Like we will sit there and talk to everybody. Even
Oh,
our
I
two.
can't wait to see what new comic books are out this year.
Oh my God, we always have so
Yes,
much
that's
fun.
like one of my favorite things to do there is
Yes.
find the new comic book people
Talking to the comic book
or
creators.
new games.
Yes, those are always fun. Oh yeah, you bought a card game too, didn't you? Yeah.
Yeah,
You played that at a party. How'd that go?
it was a lot of fun
It was a lot of fun.
actually. My
Uh,
favorite card is still the T-Rex one, so I just
T-Rex card. Oh, fun. No, but it is a great time, and we do. I mean, even we R2D2 fell in love with Roxy. That
yeah.
that was always
I got
fun.
a woo
Yeah, from R2D2 himself. So definitely check that out. Definitely, definitely. But for our main show today, what we're jumping into is we're just going balls up here. We
Yeah.
really are. Just balls up.
Balls.
Is actually the name of the movie that we watched. And it's called Balls Up, starring actually it has a pretty decent cast. I mean, Mark Wahlberg is in it. Benjamin Bratt is in it.
Yeah,
It was pretty entertaining, and it's just a silly, goofy comedy. I'm probably myself, I'm not going to rate it as high as I've done in some of the past, but it was good. It had its moments. It was definitely a guy kind of film,
definitely a guy movie.
definitely a guy movie, uh, revolving around World Cup and all that good stuff. We'll give you the premise, but which is very fitting because this year is World Cup, and
Hmm.
we're hosting it here in Houston. Well, we're hosting some of them. I know Dallas has a few, but no one cares about Dallas. But you know, but it's all about
Boo, Dallas.
Dallas anyway. Uh, but getting into it, so Mark Wahlberg is a kind of a salesman. He's a pitch guy for a company, right? And one of their other guys has created this condom, which I gotta tell you is the dumbest concept ever, but
Dumb.
it's so stupid, but it works for the premise. So it's a condom that not just covers the shaft, but it also covers all the way down to the testicles, so your balls. So that's why it's called balls up, because you put the condom over your balls. And I was like, and they're trying to make it like it's a big deal. Like, how many times have this? I was like,
Right.
who
Like
cares?
what?
Like, what the hell are you? So they're like, oh my God, balls are gross. They're like, so the thing is, they want to pitch it and make it the official condom of World Cup because with their research and stuff, they say that more people get pregnant during World Cup than Valentine's Day or any other day. And
Yeah.
that's the number one cause of pregnancies. So they're trying to pitch it to World Cup in order to become the official condom of World Cup, and then everything goes horribly wrong. So they make the pitch, they sell the pitch, they get it, and then what ends up happening is uh Benjamin Bratt's character is kind of like the president in charge of determining whether they're going to get this account or not, and he likes them and they got an account, and then Mark Wahlberg's character pushes it too much because Benjamin Bratt's character takes them out. They're at this club. They're celebrating that they sealed this deal. And he's like, hey, you at least got to sniff a drink with us or do something like that. Because Benjamin Bratt's character is 9 years sober. And so he has his 9 years chip. And he's like, just smell it. Just smell it. And then he smells it and then he downs it.
It was
And then,
all downhill from there.
oh my God, it was like drink after drink after drink. And then he's like, you know what else I haven't done in a long time? Cocaine.
Crack.
I'm like, so
I
then
thought
he's,
he was gonna say cocaine. This
yeah,
motherfucker said crack. I said,
crack.
what?
And he's in a club with a crack pipe. And then he starts getting naked and puts the
Oh my
condom
God.
on. And then he's swinging in the club. And it's like, oh
I
my
got to say,
God.
that man is still fine as fuck.
Okay, I
He
will
is
admit, because
fine.
even I text Roxy, I was like, for this man's age, he is in
He
magnificent
looks
shape. He is still
great.
pretty ripped. I was like, oh my God. And but there he is on crack, swinging, and I'm like,
Swinging from the
butt naked. I was like, oh my God, this is the best thing ever. So before the incident, because he ends up getting fired and they cause this international incident, and then what happens is, they get fired from their job because there's this video out there of
of him
the
swinging.
president, swinging naked on crack. So they fire them, they kill the contract, they give contract to someone else. So Mark Wahlberg and his partner head back to America where they get fired because they lost everything. And Mark Wahlberg's character is a very self-absorbed character type of situation. And before everyone got fired, when they were just kind of partying,
When
the
they were
president,
signing the contract.
yeah, they were invited, like, you know what, you're gonna come to World Cup here in
You're gonna come to
Brazil.
Brazil. Come watch this.
Yes, blah, blah, blah. First class, everything. So they ended up with the tickets because apparently they forgot to cancel those tickets. So they end up having a lot of fun at World Cup, but one of the guys is getting a little too drunk. There's this sausage mascot running around in the
Elijah, remember he's bad Elijah.
yes, Bad Elijah. Who's the actor who plays him?
Paul Walter Hauser.
Paul Walter Hauser, that's right. I was looking up some of his credits. Now, I think this is kind of like his first. I've seen his face, but it kind of seems like this is his first major movie type of situation because a lot of the other movies kind of seem like B movies type of things or movies you've
He was
never.
in the new Naked Gun, Resident Evil, Cruella.
Oh, was he? Well, some of the things
Yeah.
before that were kind of very.
Springsteen, I, Tanya. Oh, he was in Orion and the Dark. That was a good movie.
Well, then I'm totally missing this man's filmography and didn't realize. Maybe I was looking at someone else's. But anyway, so Bad Elijah gets really angry and he's like, that sausage is making fun of us. He's just a big penis. And look, he's doing all this stuff and making fun of us because we lost the account because he's so wasted. So he gets so angry that he runs out onto the field to beat up the
The
sausage.
sausage.
But when he does that, it causes Brazil to lose the match.
Yeah.
And it's Brazil against Argentina, so they lose the match, and it's a huge issue. Everyone's trying to kill them, and I mean everyone is trying to kill them. Their public defender was trying to talk to them, but they fired her because the guy's like, "Oh no, we don't want to ruin your life," and this and that. The Minister of Justice is even trying to kill them by letting them into these really
Mhm.
messed up situations. Uh, but what you don't know is that the prosecutor who was assigned to them really wasn't a prosecutor. She was an undercover agent from Argentina trying to smuggle them out. So they're on this weird adventure where they get picked up by a drug dealer or a drug lord, and oh my God, I was dying because that was Sacha Baron Cohen as, for those of you who don't know him, Borat. That is
Borat.
Borat. He is playing this drug dealer with a horrible accent.
Horrible.
And it's so fucking funny because, like, the drug dealer's married and all he's ever wanted to do is be a model. So he shows up at some point wearing his model wings and everything.
Yes.
I was
His
like,
his sister is Giselle.
yes, his sister's Giselle, and I'm like, oh my God. And then the drug dealer's wife has a thing for Mark Wahlberg and seduces him up. Oh no, wait, I gotta go back. They're excited about getting into the condom business with these guys because it's a bigger condom that allows you to put your balls in it, right? Which to them it translates to we can put more cocaine in it.
Yeah.
And the beauty about it is that they fill the condoms with cocaine and they look like balls and, the shaft, and they make them swallow it. So it's Mark Wahlberg and the other guy, and they're swallowing dicks trying to get.
I was like, oh my God.
I was like, oh Jesus. And then the drug dealer's wife gets all turned on and she takes Mark Wahlberg upstairs and then the henchman for the drug dealer like, hey man, where's your friend? He's like, I don't know. This girl took him upstairs. Like, no, that is his wife, and we need to get him now, because if not, they're gonna do this really weird kinky thing where the husband's gonna walk in and he's gonna get all angry and then he's going to make us break a bottle and fuck your friend to death through the ass with the bottle. Why they have sex? And I'm like, what the fuck is happening? I was like, it was
So,
this really weird. Go
so
ahead.
that guy that does that line.
Hmm.
with all the tattoos. That's the
Yeah.
guy Matus that I follow.
Oh,
That's
you
the
would.
one where like I saw him pop up and I was like, holy shit, that's Matus. And I was like, okay, okay, I'm gonna watch this.
Oh God, it was ridiculous. It was funny. I mean, just the idea that that kind of kink, I was like, what the hell? They're going to fuck him to death with a bottle. And he literally breaks a bottle. He's like, okay, pull his pants down. And they don't want to do. God. But everyone gets shot up because it's the Argentinians coming to rescue them, and they're shooting everybody. It was so good and
It
so
was really
stupid
good.
and funny. And then they come across this hippie colony that's really a murder colony.
Oh, God.
They murder poachers, and it was so stupid because again they're out there and they come across this colony because they're lost in the jungle after the drug thing went wrong. And then what happens is they come across the colony takes them in, and they're hippies, right? So free love, all this shit. So her and Marky Wahlberg are gonna go up to this little hill and make love. And then so she picks a spot. And then she's like, "Oh my God, this is like the perfect love making place." And then she shows them the trees, and there are all these dead poachers hanging from the trees
Yeah,
that they
I was like,
killed.
holy shit.
And he's like, wait a minute, we're gonna make love here? She's like, yeah, in a way, we're kind of honoring them. And I'm like, oh my God. And it just gets nuttier after that. So they escape on this raft. And then one of the those, I forget, there is a proper name
Oh,
for it.
those fish.
Yeah, the fish that like they're attracted to pneumonia. And the thing is, when you urinate, you're also urinating out pneumonia. And so
Ammonia,
they
not pneumonia.
ammonia. Okay. And what happens is that the fish are attracted to it, so they swim up the stream and get into the male penis, and they'll do barbs and all this other shit. So what happens is they discover that these fish are going crazy for the pee that they're pouring into the river. So Mark Wahlberg's over there pissing, and the fish swims up the stream and into his penis.
That was wild. I
And
was
it
like,
was so you see
no.
this penis and he's holding it, he's trying to prevent it from going in, so half the fish is out, half the fish is in, and the other guy can't get it out because it's too slippery. He's like, you have to use your teeth. You gotta
He's
use
like, no.
like, please, I need you to be a man right now. It was so stupid. Because
So
he's down there trying
dumb.
to get it out with his teeth, and Mark Wahlberg's like, yeah, 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 get it. It's like, stop doing the yeah, yeah, yeah. It's like, we'll never speak of this again. Oh my God. It was a stupid movie, but it was
Very
a
stupid.
stupid, funny movie that was really enjoyable. I have to admit. Roxy, if you had to grade this, what you giving it?
I would give it a B plus. It was
A
stupid, but
B.
it was pretty funny.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with actually. I think this is the first time we've actually lined up in a minute. I have to give it a B plus too. Yeah, I'm not saying it was bad. It wasn't bad,
No, it was
but
entertaining. It was funny.
it was.
Like,
It's a stupid, funny movie, and it is a guy movie.
for
You kind
sure.
of have to be really in the mood for that kind of comedy. When I walked into it, I didn't know what I was expecting because all I know is Roxy had told me, "Hey, there's this movie, Mark Wahlberg. It's actually really funny and blah." I didn't know the premise that it's about World Cup or anything like that. So when I jumped into it, I was like, "Oh my God, this is kind of funny." What I didn't realize is it is a recent movie. I thought for some reason it was a little bit older of a movie, like a few years old. It is a 2026 movie, is
Hmm.
available at Amazon Prime Video.
Yes.
Not that I'm plugging these people, pay us. But Amazon Prime Video, it was free for me. Was it free for you, Roxy?
Well, yeah, I have an account.
Okay, so do I. So the account free.
Yeah, it was a free movie. Yeah, a free movie on Amazon. You didn't have to pay to rent it or anything.
Right. So, but it was worth checking out. I enjoyed it. It was funny. It was stupid. Sasha Baron Cohen was my favorite character. I don't know. It was just so stupid. The riddle he's trying to. I speak perfect English. I went University of Mississippi. I was like,
Mr. Phil.
they're like, oh, rebels. I think because of the rebels. I don't know. I don't go to Ole Miss. I know it's Ole Miss, but that's all I know about it. But anyway, it was hysterical. It was great. A B plus. There were gaps where it was a little dry here and there.
Yeah.
It wasn't at that consistent, funny type of situation. But you have a plot going on, and you have a lot of stuff going on where everyone in Brazil is trying to kill them because they fucked up World Cup, and then they got involved with drug dealers, and then they're being forced to eat their own product, and then they're trying to escape. They think they're going to Uruguay, and they end up in Argentina.
Yeah.
And then in Argentina, they're considered heroes. So they're like the military comes out to rescue them, and it was funny. It was really funny. And they're like, "We've been praying for y'all. Y'all have been praying for us." I'm like, "Oh my God, this is just it's just getting more and more ridiculous." And then they finally get to return to the US, and they save the day because they end up becoming the official condom of Argentina,
Yeah.
which restores their company. And I will say this, when they were doing the office meetings in the beginning and the stuff that they were doing was like very cringe, like to any HR manager. I love how they kept saying
Yeah.
there's the one female in the meeting and she's like, is someone from HR here? And then Molly Shannon, who's in, she's like, no, I don't have time for those good boy jerks and everything. And then there's a guy, I'm here.
I'm HR.
He's Steve from HR. I love Steve from HR. And she's like, shit. But every time something stupid or they're doing something inappropriate, HR is there, but they don't realize HR is
He's there.
Steve is there, and it's like even during the firing, they're like, "This is your exit interview. I have invited HR here." But it was ridiculous. I loved it. It was funny. So Steve from HR was one of my favorite characters too. Um, but it was a great little movie. Roxy picked it. It was a good find. I will admit that. But B plus for me.
Yeah, same. It was a good one
Like
though.
B pluses all the way around. But let's say you want to check it out, or maybe there's another movie you want us to check out. You can do so by emailing us to the VCR show at the VCR show at gmail.com. Check out our defunct website, which is the VCRshow.com. Check out all of our social media, Spotify, Apple Play, Google Play, Play, whatever. It's it's all good, but the VCR show at all of those things. And if you want to hang out and watch movies with Roxy, you might be able to do so at her social medias, which are.
On Facebook at Roxy Perez Curvy Model, on Instagram at PopRocks428, and on TikTok at the PopRocks. And PopRocks is spelled POPROXX.
Damn,
I'm
okay.
trying really hard not to sneeze.
She always does something when she's spelling it, so it just fuels me.
And
But until next time, I'm Vara,
I'm Roxy.
and you've been listening to VCR.
Later.
Bye. You have been listening to VCR, creative content by Richard Christopher Vara and Roxy Perez. Logo by Richard Christopher Vara with assistance from Annie Ramirez. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you can reach us at thevcrshow@gmail.com or our social medias at Instagram and Twitter at The VCR Show. And you can also check out our content at thevcrshow.com. The show's song is Addict by Nefex, instrumental, and you can find them on YouTube Music Library.